Welcome to week 2 of the 2020 season. An interesting 2 weeks so far for us as we look at some plays here on All 22 Tuesday, which is a collaboration between FirstDown PlayBook, Coaching Coordinator Podcast, the Scouting Academy, and FNF Coaches. I'm Keith Grabowski, host of the Coaching Coordinator Podcast. And joining me today to talk about our plays are Charlie Quenton from FirstDown PlayBook. Charlie, good to have you back again.
Hey, Keith. Great to be back. A good week of football.
And Dan Hatman is going to join us to talk about our Jimmy's and Joe's plays this week as well. So, Dan, great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, Keith, Dan hit me up on this one yesterday about this guy, Quenton Nelson, which I have to admit, I've been out of the league a little bit, didn't know as much about him, but went back and watched a little bit. Man, Dan, what a stud, huh?
Oh, my goodness. He's, like I said, been dominant since he stepped a foot on the NFL field, which obviously rare for a rookie to come in, and he seems to just be getting better.
Well, no doubt what I saw that was the case. Keith, what we got here, and, we just got a good old-fashioned one-back power, and that stood out to me a little bit, some of the stuff I saw. I think people got back to some fundamentals and understood that maybe the defenses aren't fitting things up quite as well as they, have been in the past because they didn't have the 4 preseason games, and a lot of power plays we're going to talk about today on All 22 Tuesday. But here you can see essentially one-back power, and we'll watch it from the end zone of the video. But 55, the linebacker from Minnesota, going to have to get up inside of this pull, or that backside 54 is going to have to get in this A gap. But you can tell what they're trying to do here. Essentially, they're stunning to the weak side. The Vikings are, and they're trying to spill this thing, and it doesn't get spilled, and it hits in the A gap. So, anything you want to look at here, Dan, before we go to the video?
The first thing that stood out to me was just the path of 55 bar there as he comes down. He's obviously keying off the tackle. He just stays so tight to it. You'd think it'd be a good fit to start, and then you're going to watch 56 Quenton Nelson come around and just open this thing wide up, and it's a thing of beauty.
Yes, he does. Let's take a look at it. You want straight downhill. Let's look at the end zone.
Absolutely. So when we get over to this end zone copy, again, you're going to see 55 here to the left of the screen. He's in the key, that right tackle coming down. He comes right to the hip. I mean, it is a downhill fit. He's staying tight. And so he should be in good position here. But as you watch Nelson come around, get that outside shoulder inside of 55, and from contact here, explosive. I mean, from that point, low man wins. He fits inside, takes him completely out of the place, finishing this thing 7 yards away as the rookie running back's able to just cruise control through a gap that, I might have fallen forward for a yard in. They just opened this thing wide up.
I'll tell you guys what I really love about this too. When you look at this play, number one, I used to run a ton of one-back power when I was the OC at Baldwin Wallace University. And so you look at that, you really want that kick out. It almost looks like a trap there, but, it's that kick out mentality. You want to kick him out of the gap. And then you look where that ball is run. When you run a perfect A-gap power play like this, one-back A-gap power, you really end up running it right down the hash when the ball's on the hash. And you see these guys just clear that hash, a great path for him.
Dan, a lot of guards would have given up on that shoulder, wouldn't they? They would have quit on it and probably hit that with his left shoulder. He is determined to get that right shoulder inside out on this kick out.
Absolutely. You're right. With that angle coming in, most guys would have been able to – would have got the wrong shoulder on. It would have been maybe a stalemate there. It would have been a really tight lane for Taylor to kind of squeeze down the hash, to Keith's point. But this is anything but a tight lane. I mean, like I said, Taylor gets to basically just walk down Main Street here with how they cleared this thing out.
Be sure to join us each week throughout the NFL season for All 22 Tuesday. All 22 Tuesday is brought to you by FirstDown PlayBook, the #1 football playbook tool for coaches at all levels of football. Edit any of our 35,000 plays or draw your own from scratch. All plays come with detailed coaching points and player assignments for every position. Keith Grabowski is the host of Coaching Coordinator Podcast. He interviews the most knowledgeable head coaches, coordinators, and position coaches from professional, college, and high school football. Keith and his guests discuss the philosophy, concepts, schemes, and strategies that they have learned throughout their careers. The Scouting Academy teaches you how to scout like a pro. Learn from NFL executives and coaches about the process of scouting from your home on your schedule. The Scouting Academy has 40 alumni with NFL opportunities and over 130 in college football. Friday Night Football Coaches is the platform for high school football coaches. FNF Coaches delivers content to the high school football coaching community through its website, print magazine, and other digital platforms. Links to all websites can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for joining us for this week's All 22 Tuesday, and we will see you next week.